Dear soul, an urgent message is coming right now. My name is Infinity, and welcome to Infinity Moon Tarot Guidance. Let's start with our message. Right now, in this very moment, someone is losing sleep over you. And I need you to understand something powerful. Their fear is not just about losing you. It's about watching you flourish without them while they drown in the memory of every cruel word they said, every cold action they chose, every moment they made you feel small. They are terrified, absolutely terrified, because they finally see what they had and they're watching you become someone they no longer recognize, someone stronger, someone glowing, someone who has stopped waiting. And the thought that haunts them most? That someone else will walk into your life and give you everything they failed to give. That another person will be smart enough to treasure what they threw away. Let me tell you what's really happening in their world right now. Their obsessive fear. Your person can't stop thinking about you moving on. This isn't just a passing worry. This is consuming them. They check your social media, looking for signs. Are you posting differently? Are you smiling more? Is there someone new in your photos? Every picture you post, every story you share, they analyze it like a detective searching for evidence that they're being replaced. When you look happy, it destroys them, because they know they're not the reason for that happiness anymore. When you look beautiful, put together, radiant, they remember how they used to take that for granted. They remember the harsh words they threw at you, the times they made you cry, the moments they chose their ego over your heart. And now? Now they're imagining scenarios that torture them. They picture you getting dressed up, not for them, but for someone new. Someone who opens doors, someone who listens, someone who doesn't take your kindness for weakness. They're haunted by the possibility that you'll give your heart to someone who will actually cherish it. The silence between you has become unbearable for them. Every day you don't reach out feels like you're slipping further away. Every day you don't ask how they're doing confirms their worst fear. You're healing. You're moving forward. And you're doing it beautifully without them. What they're finally understanding. Let me take you into their mind for a moment, because they want you to know something, even if they haven't found the courage to say it yet. I see you now. And God, do I see you clearly? You're not the same person I took for granted. You're not the one who used to panic over my moods, who walked on eggshells around my anger, who gave me chance after chance even when I didn't deserve it. You've changed, and it's both beautiful and devastating to witness from the outside. Nothing shakes you anymore. You found a peace I never gave you, a strength I didn't help you build. Worse, I'm the reason you had to build it in the first place. You had to become this strong to survive what I put you through. I replay every argument, every time I chose pride over love, every cruel thing I said when I was angry, words I can never take back. I see your face in those moments now, the hurt in your eyes that I ignored because I was too immature to care about anything except being right. I took your love and used it to feed my ego instead of honoring it as the gift it was. And now I'm terrified, genuinely terrified. Because I know what I did to you. I know the damage my words caused. I know how many nights you cried because of me. I know how I turned my back on you when you needed me most. How I treated your angel heart like it was disposable. So when I think about you moving on, and I think about it constantly, I feel physically sick. The thought of another man making you laugh the way I used to. The thought of someone holding you, listening to you, showing up for you consistently. Someone giving you the peace I stole from you. Someone being the partner I should have been. It's my worst nightmare, and I know I created it. I'm terrified you'll meet someone emotionally mature. Someone who doesn't play games. Someone who sees your value from day one and never makes you question it. And the worst part? You deserve that person. After everything I put you through, you deserve someone who will love you the way I should have from the beginning, I'm desperate to prove I've changed, but I don't even know if I deserve the chance. Every time I think about reaching out, I remember how I pushed you away, how I made you feel unwanted, how I damaged the most precious connection I've ever had. The pain of losing you is teaching me everything I should have learned while I had you. But now, I'm watching from the outside as you become this magnificent version of yourself. And I'm terrified I'll only ever be a painful memory to you, while someone else gets to be your present and future. Before we continue, I want to speak to your heart for a moment. If you feel led to support this mission of spreading prophetic and anointed words from heaven, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more, may God bless every giver 100-fold and return to you the desires of your heart in divine timing. Your offering helps us continue to share God's love with those who need it most. Together we are building a community rooted in faith, anchored in love, and aligned with purpose. Your divine transformation. Now let's talk about you, because this is where the real miracle is happening. You are no longer the person who tolerated their treatment. That version of you, the one who made excuses for them, who hoped they'd change, who carried the weight of the relationship alone. She's gone. And in her place stands someone they barely recognize. Someone powerful. Someone at peace. Someone who scares them, because you no longer need them. While they're stuck replaying their mistakes, you've been doing the deep work. You've been healing. Not the surface level, I'm fine healing, but the soul-deep transformation that changes everything. You've learned to love yourself the way you once loved them. You've learned that your worth isn't determined by who stays or who leaves. The universe orchestrated this separation not as punishment, but as divine intervention. You needed space from their toxicity to remember who you are. And God knew that as long as they had access to you, you'd keep sacrificing yourself, keep dimming your light, keep accepting crumbs when you deserved the whole feast. So the universe pulled you back and watched you bloom. Now you radiate differently. People notice. You've got this glow, this confidence, this peaceful energy that draws others to you. And your person sees it. They see other people noticing you. They see you thriving. And it's killing them because they know they could have had this version of you if they just treated you right from the beginning. What's coming? Here's what Spirit wants you to know. Your person's fear is valid because you are attracting new energy. Not because you're trying to, but because you've elevated. When you raise your vibration, you naturally attract people who match that frequency. People who are emotionally available. People who've done their healing work. People who see your worth immediately and don't play games with it. This is not the time to go backwards. I don't care how much they've changed or how sorry they claim to be. The question isn't whether they've learned their lesson. The question is, do you want to teach them, or do you want to be celebrated by someone who already knows how to love? God is bringing you to a divine crossroads. Your person's fear of losing you to someone else is actually a prophetic warning from the universe to them. Change now, or watch her thrive with someone who was ready from the start. But here's what I need you to hear. This is not about them anymore. This is about you standing so firmly in your worth that you never again accept less than extraordinary love. Their fear? It's not your responsibility to ease. Their regret? It's not your job to fix. Their awakening came too late, and that's a lesson the universe gave them, not you. You're in the most powerful position you've ever been in. You're no longer attached to the outcome. You're not sitting by the phone waiting. You're not analyzing their every move. You're not wondering if they'll change. You're simply living, healing, growing, becoming. And that's what terrifies them most. Your indifference, your peace, your ability to exist beautifully without them. They're afraid you'll move on. But here's the truth. You already have. Maybe not romantically yet, but emotionally, spiritually, you've already left them behind. You've already outgrown the person who needed their validation. You've already stepped into a version of yourself that knows she deserves better. Whether they ever get their act together is irrelevant. Because even if they do, even if they show up completely transformed, You're now standing at a place where you get to choose, not from desperation, not from loneliness, but from a place of wholeness, from power, from clarity. And that, my dear, is what divine timing looks like. Final message from Spirit. The universe is clearing the path for something better. Whether that something better is a transformed version of this connection or someone completely new, trust that what's meant for you is already on its way. Your person's fear is their catalyst for change. Let them sit in it. Let them feel the weight of possibly losing you forever. That fear is the only thing that might actually wake them up fully. But while they're busy being afraid, you keep walking forward. Keep glowing. Keep healing. Keep becoming. Because the woman you're becoming deserves a love that never makes her question her worth. A love that shows up consistently. A love that celebrates her, not breaks her. Their hurtful words and actions, those were never about you. They were about their own brokenness, their own fear, their own inability to handle real love when it was staring them in the face. But you've turned that pain into power, and there's nothing more magnetic than a woman who has healed herself and now refuses to go backwards. So let them fear, let them worry, let them wonder. You just keep rising, because the universe is orchestrating something so much better than what you left behind. And when the right love comes, whether it's them, finally ready, or someone new who's been prepared specifically for you, you'll be whole enough to receive it without losing yourself. That's the real victory. Trust divine timing. You didn't come this far to go backwards. The best is yet to come.